Hi everyone, I wanted to make a little video about something which is largely ignored in Perth. Before I go into it, I'm showing you this short clip from my ride to university yesterday, and I wonder if any of you can see what's wrong. It isn't immediately obvious, but nonetheless, I believe it is important. This clip is on Parry Avenue, a collector road in Bull Creek, which is about 10 kilometres south of Perth. Did you manage to see what the problem is? There are two cars parked covering the footpath. Why is this bad, especially when there's a footpath on both sides? There are two reasons: maintenance and accessibility. Footpaths, also known as sidewalks, are, as their name suggests, designed for feet, for walking. They can't handle 2 tons of weight, so when drivers park their cars on a footpath, they damage it and accelerate the need to fix or replace it. In terms of accessibility, this is fairly obvious. Young children walking home from school, mothers wheeling a pram to the local park, grandparents going shopping, and people with mobility issues, including wheelchair users, will find this obstacle unsafe, sometimes forcing them to cross the busy road where there is no traffic island to protect them, or to use a bike lane, which is very close to the path of traffic. I talk about bike lanes in future and how they aren't technically bike lanes at all. But perhaps most importantly when it comes to accessibility, however, is that this road has a busy bus route on it, the 507 bus. This bus connects Bull Creek train station on the Mandurah line with Cannington station on the Thornley line. It shuttles many people of all ages and abilities to shopping centres, sports facilities, school, and so on. As you can see here, this car is blocking the path right next to a bus stop. A lot of effort has been put into making these stops accessible. The curbs have all been raised to a standard height so that the ramp, which folds out from the buses, can easily reach the ground and allow wheeled devices such as prams and wheelchairs to disembark. This was a great effort by Transperth, but unfortunately the work is undone by drivers. Councils tend to have bylaws regarding parking on footpaths. Sometimes when I have time I might ask people to move their cars, and this tends to work most of the time. If it doesn't, the rangers can be called to help. They usually just do the same though. If a driver is a repeat offender, they will face fines of around $50, although I've actually never seen this happen. Sadly, rangers typically don't respond to these types of calls after 5 p.m, and so paths are essentially free parking for drivers after 5, despite footpath users still needing them after this time. I hope you found this video interesting, and if you have parked on a footpath before, please be considerate and do the right thing by parking somewhere else.